2 inches. All right, now for the main event introductions, the one and only Bruce Bowman.
This is the main show. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, waiting for, live from the UFC rounds, fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand, by way of Warsaw, Poland, presenting the reigning
two-division UFC champions. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo.
Production, all business right now.
Both men
dripping with confidence. Understands the dangers and challenges in front of him.
Careful when you enter into range, right? You cannot throw caution to the wind. Adesanya has a ton of respect for Blachowic's awkward style of striking.
Adesanya putting a 20-0 mixed martial arts record on the line tonight after...
But we saw that Izzy has the ability to stand and trade if he needs to. He's bad. And let me tell you something, man. We're on Paulo Costa pretty bad, but that dude's a savage.
Dismantles you like Izzy did.
And Izzy sure did dismantle him, man. That was his greatest performance. Made a lot of his improvements, right? He's not rushing. Right. He takes his time. He understands.
In terms of his striking style, says he sort of created his own awkward style on the field.
Yeah.
Take any man out with one shot, but it becomes less likely.
Adesanya, he was smaller at the weigh-ins. You got to think Blachowicz weighs over 220 tonight.
Yeah. And he didn't want to lose any endurance. He didn't want his body to feel different.
Yep. To see if you really he doesn't know you're coming for the first place, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's go, come on. Let's fight.
Significant strikes in round 1, if you care, unofficially. Blachowicz
is doing a good job of checking these kicks. In there.
That's when it's a problem, when he stands in front of Blachowicz. Ooh, looking for that question mark.
Haven't seen Blachowicz try to wrestle, grapple, clinch at all.
Yeah, again, but Izzy can fight this tit-for-tat style all night.
Moment. That was a big moment for Blachowicz.
Adesanya has to be so cautious because of Blachowicz. Got him trying to slide out. Oh, yeah. That's right on the cup.
You ready to go?
I think that's his best opportunity.
He has got to stop biting on.
One of the most elite strikers in the world.
But I mean, Jan Blachowicz,
he's definitely still dangerous. He's always dangerous. While he's standing on his
off of his jab, Blachowicz right hand.
Jab more often, double up on it. Have it 1-1. 2-0 on that.
Yeah, by Blachowicz.
Oh! Stylebender caught him. Yep. Really hurt there.
He's right now.
Yeah.
Dragging on him, try to take him to the mat, just really reminding Adesanya that he's got
back. Because he was slapping him in the ears. He made Jan open up, and then left kick.
And he should be throwing it, right?
Yeah.
Because you can hit your...
There was an awkward land that could have caused an injury. We'll keep an eye on that.
Look.
Watch the low blows.
A great job of making you miss and then making you pay.
Your fitness is superior. Right here. You remember that he has a cat weight.
Here throws a knee. Still no damage, but done.
Go first round to Adesanya, second round to Blachowicz, third round to Adesanya. Good job by Jan switching to a single leg. Up to the clinic. Oh, he is.
Oh, he popped him with that jab.
He absolutely is. Jan Blachowicz is in.
Start throwing at the body, slow the legs down, make him feel your size. In the clinch, he's making him.
Nice right hand and maybe an elbow there from Adesanya.
Can carry you, be heavy, squeeze on him, position over submission. Don't just lean in on him. You saw Izzy try to turn to his left hip, anything in just control.
Reach up for the head.
Yep.
Jan was able to use that leg that he's holding in between his two legs.
It works twofold, right? It gets him around, but it also turns.
Now he can knee the body. I'd like to see him try to knee the body. And now he's wearing Izzy out.
It gives you an idea, Joe, what he needs to do in round 5.
Interesting, could conceivably be 2-2. as we hit our...
Keep doing the same thing. If you felt it's working.
Hand knocks Izzy off balance. Body kick.
Blachowich is breathing very heavy.
Try to just shoot on him from the open. He's got to throw something at Izzy to get Izzy leaning back. Out of Jan Blachowich.
Yeah, you saw it at the beginning of the round. Before
of Adesanya. Adesanya needs to take some risk.
Oh,
beautiful.
See.
Oh,
there it
is.
There it is. To the double leg. Beautiful position by the champion.
And perhaps
cannot accept here and lay on his back. He's got to collect an underhook.
Jan might move to mount here.
So he just is going to grind him out. Keep punching, keep working just enough to a 223. And I love the way when Izzy tries to turn back in Joe. A big look.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well done enough to become a simultaneous two-division champion, but Blachowich wrestled effectively.
And now here's the takedown, and this was huge, absolutely huge. Got urgent towards the end of the round, and then Izzy turned sideways, opened it up, and then...
You will see will shake out.
And honestly, John, with Glover's fight style...
Money on your monthly mortgage payment, visit rate.com to get started.
Undisputed UFC light heavyweight.
Ariani, Edith, ready. Target Center, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
He'll be 30 years old in July, and we are underway. Israel Adesanya is switching stances, but never in a rush, as he told us. I don't pray and hope, I aim and... Most of Adesanya's UFC competition has tried to take him... Very
Try to get Anderson to look at his legs first, and then let his hands go soon after.
2 minutes off the round 1 clock.
And he's getting Anderson to bite on the feints. He fakes, 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 fakes. And now Anderson's punches are landing, and he's reaching for the hand instead of bringing his hands up to his face. And Anderson, careful with the chasing. You start reaching for his hands. More feints, and that's the issue. Adesanya fake.
Silva trying to navigate distance, is able to avoid that left kick. Under that left kick. 5 minutes down.
You have to hit him. Hey, your punch landed.
Shots, but just enough. And here we see a left hand land to a right straight. Get Adesanya on his
hand here. Rod Laver Arena. Go ahead, Dom.
Sorry about that, Anik. Adesanya is a big counter right hook, and that's what you got to watch out for when you go first on Anderson. He's a good counter strike.
Back orthodox now. Silva tries a kick, partially blocked by Israel. Oh! Silva with the guard gave
the hamstring, but it kind of like makes the leg go up the leg instead of
tonight.
And right now, what would really help Adesanya is some combinations from either of these guys. Combinations.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one as we show you these significant strikes landed. Adesanya doubling up on the former middle.
Right here is when you can be dangerous and putting Israel up against the fence.
Not necessarily the fighter you want to showboat against. Nifty little heel spinning kick.
And he's been landing those. Both making reads on the finished shot.
Less than a minute now to go here in round 2.
And is still just edging out Anderson on the strike count. And that's what we were saying coming in. Anderson needs to...
Spinning attack from Silva, nothing doing. We got to
fight. Adesanya land a 1-2 down the middle. Anderson just say, oh, you got me, but I'm going to...
Side to side, side to side.
This is exactly what fans wanted. Now let's see if they pick up the pace in this third. I have a feeling we're going to see it.
And unable to land. Now Adesanya right back in his face. Some swelling underneath that right. Well, that right eye of Silva blew up quickly.
Yeah, he's been eating some left hand, but if he just stares at him, it's speed for speed, read for read. Fakes break that apart. Left high kick. There it is.
Silva's defense is...
Still like to see Anderson's guard up. Doing everything right, and it's not easy fighting Anderson Silva, and he's clipping him from the outside with that left. Shows you how much you gotta wrestle and mix in wrestling with Anderson Silva, otherwise he could strike with anybody. Nice.
Left hand.
Good right.
Adesanya digs those toes in.
Awesome matchup
What
for
a
these two
striking
gentlemen.
match
Way to close
turned
it
in.
out.
But you will see. To Adesanya for the fight. A lot of people believe at some point Israel Adesanya.
Adesanya back. He says, no, that didn't hurt, but it did. And we see Anderson eat a three-piece.
Young talent Israel Adesanya and Anderson Silva showing you there's still plenty of fight left.
And Adesanya!